Oh, that's a pure tune. Hail brethren, what is up with thee? Welcome to another episode of Pure Tunes. First off, I'd just like to say I'm glad you're all terrible enough people that you didn't get raptured this weekend. Good to know I can connect with my audience in that way. But let's skip all the religious hoo-ha and move on to all the music stories that mattered to me this past week. Now I just want to say, sorry Kate Bush, you have been royally owned this weekend. Tottenham soul singer Adele has reached her 16th week at number 1 with her brand new album 21. Although I suppose now that it's 16 weeks old I can't say brand new anymore. Kate Bush's brand new album Director's Cut hit the number 2 spot this week as a new entry. Other new entries included Friendly Fire's album Pala, which hit number 6, and Moby's brand new album Destroyed, which peaked at number 35. But it's Moby, it might rise. Let's just wait. I love the fact Adele has been at number 1 for so long. And as long as she keeps holding off all the crap from the top spot, I'll be happy to talk about her. Adele, you warm my heart. Or what's left of it. Paul McCartney's come out saying he's going to be releasing a covers album early next year. He said he's been holding off on it to avoid getting comparisons to Rod Stewart, and I think rightly so. The former Beatles says it's made up of songs from the pre-rock era. It'll also feature a couple of songs with the notable jazz singer Dan Crowell. That could be fun. Am I right? He's also said that as he's been inspired by the new Foo Fighters album Wasting Light, he might go into the studio soon and make a hard rock album. Paul, if you're watching this, seriously, if you decide to go into a garage one day and record an album like Wasting Light, you will be more of my hero now than you ever have been, including your time in the Beatles. Make it done, Captain. Make it done. God, those birds are loud. I don't know if you can hear them, but there's a ton of birds outside, and they're really doing my boxing, man. But in more industry-based news, ticket sales in the UK are down for the first time in a decade. Attendance figures dropped 6.7% last year in comparison to 2009, possibly being blamed on poor sales figures for big acts like Bon Jovi and Paul McCartney. But according to people at PRS, this is a blip, this is not a huge disaster. There's going to be a lot of big names touring this year, that's going to bring the figure right up. Take That and Kings of Leon have already confirmed big UK tour dates. This is a momentary glitch in the system for music. There's going to be a lot of awesome stuff this year. Just wait. And to wrap things up, there's an interesting story I wanted to share with you from the world of Kickstarter. Indie hip-hop artist Jonathan Denmark has set up a Kickstarter appeal in order to raise $1,100 to fund the physical print of the album. But of course, being Kickstarter, he's added certain little appealing side prizes and awards and whatnot for those who donate a little bit more. For $20, you'll get a copy of the album, and Mr. Denmark himself will break up with someone over the phone for you. For $35, he'll give you 2-hour-long phone calls or video conversations offering unsolicited therapy. For $40, he'll pick you up anywhere in LA and blast some of the tunes that he's been working on in his car radio. He might even wear a chauffeur's hat if you ask nicely. Some of the stuff in his pledge drive is amazing. It's already reached its target, but I think you should check this stuff out. He's actually really cool too. So there's a link in the Wunderbar if you want to check that out. Now last but not least, we come to our featured act of the week. And again, it's another one of my friends, a local band by the name of Trapped in Kansas. The guys just brought out their brand new single, I Was Born. There's a video for it, which was directed by the band's singer, Finlay Marinell. It's a great track, really riff heavy. The guys are a phenomenal band, you gotta check that out. And for anyone who's interested, Finlay Marinell will be playing a solo performance at the Centre for Contemporary Arts in Glasgow on Wednesday night. There's an event invite in the Wunderbar. Check that out. I'll also be there performing. It's going to be a good night. There might even be free wine. Remember, if you want us to feature your band on the show, or you've got some interesting news you want us to talk about, send us an email to puretunesmusic@googlemail.com. And if you want to chime in on any of the stories we talked about today, get your responses and video responses and other such messages of kindness in the comments below. That's all we got time to talk about this week. I have been Jimmy Richards. This has been Pure Tunes. I'll see you all on Monday.
Like a page torn from a book, and we knew the war was coming, so we fled to the mountains, we fled to the mountains, we covered to the